Hello everyone, this is Kiran here. As usual, we do mock interviews for many of the students, and today I have one of it called Yusuf Motorwala. He's from Trinity College. He's learning in third year right now. Which semester is going on? Fifth?
No, sir.
Sixth semesters. So he will be entering into final year after April, May, maybe. Your session starts from August, right?
Yes.
Yeah. So not an issue. He is well versed with the Java, MySQL, and again I want to clarify they are not doing any courses at any places, but they are really good. They are taking initiatives to read the things than the academics. Yesterday when I talked to them, we told them topics to read like Java and all, and they prepared very well on that. So welcome Yusuf. Thank you for your time. Okay. So let's start. Can you tell me about yourself?
Okay, so hi everyone, my name is Yusuf Mutawala and I'm currently pursuing Bachelor's of Engineering from Trinity College of Engineering Research.
Yeah, can you be a bit louder, please?
I'm currently pursuing my engineering from Trinity College of Engineering and Research, and my aggregate CGPA is around 8.5, whereas I've completed my 12th from Jalgaon and 10th from Akola. Talking about my skills, I'm currently learning core Java, where I have worked good in my SQL and front-end technologies like HTML, CSS, and JavaScript. Whereas my hobbies include reading books, playing chess, and currently I am more focused on playing football.
Oh, great. So you said you have a hobby called reading books.
Yes.
Which book you read recently?
In the recent times, I have read a book called Be Awesome and Live Awesome.
Be Awesome and
Live Awesome.
Can you give me some moral of that book?
It's a really short book, around 100 to 150 pages, but the author have given lessons to be very humbled and down to earth. How you can be amazing by just doing the small things in the right way. He always said that there are not great people who do great things. They just do the simple things the different way or the right way is what makes you different.
Yeah, great. Like everybody is doing academics, everybody is studying, but there is a way to study. Some people are going straight forward, whatever is been taught, they are only learning that, but that can be done differently by seeing some tricky questions on that topic, some interview questions on that topic. Okay.
Yes.
So great, Yusuf. So that relates to our mock interview also and your academics also. You have good CGPA 8.55, I can see, right?
Yes.
Great. What is SEO? You wrote SEO also in your resume.
Yeah, it was a time where I was doing a virtual internship for IID, where they assign tasks around content writing SEO. As you talk about SEO, it's about search engine optimization, which is used in today's time a lot. It is more about using keywords or phrases in your blogs, websites that catches more eyesights or eyeballs on your own website. For an example, if it's a medicinal or Nutrilite, or you would say an herbal-based website which provides supplements. So if you have keywords like Ayurveda, 100% natural, effective, these are the keywords that would catch more eyeballs on your website. So SEO can be used in the
So
same
Google
way.
is searching that website easily, you are saying?
Yes,
Correct?
it is more readable. Our website ranks much higher than any other's website.
But why to go to this Google if there is ChatGPT already available?
No, sir. The SEO, as you know, that we have a tendency to go on Google. ChatGPT is our latest thing, and it just provides information, not links or websites. It is a single platform which is inherited or works in itself. But as you know, that Google is open to all, which connects all the websites in the world.
So you know Google and you know ChatGPT, right?
Yeah.
So let me talk about it. What is the difference between these two you observed?
Yeah, I have also recently that ChatGPT provides you information. It doesn't let you go on any other's website or search anything else than it has in itself.
You used word called information. What do you think difference between information and knowledge?
Okay, so information, I would say, is a very raw thing to talk about. Information can be anything or about anything or anywhere. But as you say that data or what was the word, sir?
Knowledge.
Knowledge is very specific. If you say that
Let's say I have information about it and somebody says I have knowledge about it.
I'd always choose the person who says I have knowledge about it, because he knows much more and accurately about the thing he's talking about. Whereas information can be rumors or read somewhere else.
It automatically comes in.
Yes.
And what you absorb is a knowledge.
Yes.
Right. Correct. Yeah. So coming to technical part of it. So Yusuf, I really like that you're giving interview here with the Kiran Academy today, and I'm really happy.
It's a pleasure, sir.
Yeah. So directly coming to SQL.
Okay.
You know aggregate functions.
Yes.
Can you explain that?
Okay, so aggregate functions, I would say, are most of the mathematical functions, basic mathematical functions, like to find a maximum of any number, a minimum, an average, and like so.
What is order by?
Order by, I would say, is more of a function which can be used as an alternative to where. Just like we use where condition, there is also an order by condition we can use.
Yeah, so order by, let me explain. Order by means whether you want ascending or descending. Okay?
Okay.
Where is the condition? Means filtering a data. But whereas if you use order by, that means you want to whether you want to sort something. Okay? So order by is not alternative, but it is adding extra features to your query. Okay? So got it. I want something about, I want to know actually what is foreign key and give me example proper.
Okay, before coming to foreign key, should I please explain?
Yes, explain as much as possible.
Okay, so primary key is a unique constraint that is present in any table which cannot be null and is always unique to a specific column.
That is the primary key.
That is primary key. And talking about the foreign key, the same primary key, if used in any other table for reference, is called as a foreign key.
Okay.
Okay, the foreign key is not the primary key to the second table. It is just used as a connecting path between these two tables. This would be the
yeah. So why to connect?
The main motive to connect is to improve the readability, the connectivity. For an example, I would say if you have a primary key of roll numbers and second table you have the fees which is being deposited according to the roll numbers. If I want to check if the roll number 30 has deposited his fees or not, I would not go in the first table because it just contains the name and all other details. I would just come to the second table and use roll number 30, the foreign key, to check if he has deposited his fees or not, which can be more used for connection.
Yeah, so many a times you can also say foreign key is used if you don't want multiple columns in one table, but you want to distribute the data, then you can distribute. Like let's say student detail is there, so name, age is okay, and student ID will be there.
Yes.
But his address, his phone number, or maybe his religion or anything that can be put into the another table and can be connected with the student ID, right? It's just one more example I have given. Okay. Then in MySQL again, if I ask you, you write queries, right?
Yes.
So what is difference between drop, delete, and truncate? Are you aware about it?
Yes, I'm completely aware about it. I would say drop query is mostly used when you drop the complete table with rows and columns, whereas the delete query is just used to delete a single, single entry in the whole table.
Single entry or rows matching to the condition.
Rows matching the conditions. Whereas truncate is used to delete the data in a table. It does not delete your rows and columns. It stays there, just the data is being deleted.
By truncate.
By truncate.
By drop, everything got.
Everything with rows, columns,
Perfect,
everything.
perfect. So apart from the academics, you are reading something else also?
Yeah.
Okay, because these things are not explained in the college because they might not be into the syllabus or something. But still, I think you are going way ahead to the what people are teaching to you. So in MySQL again, what is DDL, DML, and DCL?
Okay, so these are basically three different types of, I would say, functions that we can perform in MySQL. DDL stands for Data Definition Language, which has functions like create and alter, whereas DML, which stands for Data Manipulation Language, has functions like insert, update, and delete, whereas the third, DCL, which is the Data Control Language, it has two functions which are revoke and gain.
Grant. Perfect. So I'm finding interest to ask you in MySQL something more. You know any other database than MySQL?
Are you talking about languages like?
No. MySQL is a database.
Okay.
Like that, is there any other database you know or you are aware about?
MongoDB.
MongoDB. Any other?
No, sir.
Oracle.
Oracle Apex, right?
Okay. So MySQL is of which company? So you'll be finding that. Okay.
Okay.
Yeah, not a problem. Can we have two primary keys in one table?
No.
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 What is going to happen?
So the main concept of primary key is that there should always be one primary key which is unique to everyone. If there are two primary keys, it will be really difficult to manage the table.
Okay, so you will be trying that today at home,
Sure.
making two primary keys. Okay.
Okay.
So that is called as composite key. If two primary keys are there, then it is a composite key, composite of two things. Okay. So it can be. Okay. But it will be used in scenarios where there are multiple keys, means three tables are there, like let's say student is there and department, two tables are there.
Okay.
There will be another table called student department. Okay. So one student can belong to one department. So there we can have such keys. Okay. You are aware about the joins?
Yeah.
What is joins? Why to use?
So joins are basically a connection of two different entities. I would say there are mainly three types of joins: inner join, outer join, and full join.
Perfect.
And explaining about the inner join, if suppose we take a Venn diagram, we have Venn circle A and circle B. In inner join, you have the contents which are in both A and B, whereas in outer join, you have contents which are available in only A and available in only B. And in full join, we have all the elements that are common as well as separate in A and B.
What is self join?
Self join is a join which is connected to itself. It has
Any example you can give?
No, sir, not right.
See, any employee table is there, and every employee has some supervisor, right?
Yes.
Some manager. But manager is also an employee.
Okay.
Correct? So employee ID of this table will be foreign key in the same table,
Okay.
called as boss ID. Understood? Because boss will also belong to this table only.
Yes.
Because by any way, boss is also an employee.
Correct.
So when primary key is used as a foreign key in the same table, then we need to apply a self join. Okay? Yeah. So great. But whatever you have tackled. Next is like, you want more questions on MySQL?
Anything, whatever you prefer, sir.
Okay. MySQL is free or paid?
Free, sir. Open source.
Open source.
Yes.
Where you was firing a queries? On which editor? It was Workbench?
MySQL Workbench.
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 What features Workbench provides?
I would say it is much easier to write over there. First of all, whenever you write a query, it highlights the part. Like if you write a where query, it highlights where, set. These are the good indicators.
That's highlighting. Any other advantage?
Any other
automatic table name population?
Yeah.
It populates table names,
Yes.
right? Okay. What are the stored procedures? No. Triggers, about it? So these are the advanced versions, okay? After gaining some experience in industry, you will get to know these all things. But it's good to have awareness about all these things, okay? So moving to the thing which you want to give interview on, that is Java, okay? So let's start with the Java.
Okay, sir.
What is the difference between ArrayList and array?
I would say ArrayList is a package that we import to perform all the functions that can be performed on an array, like insert, update, and delete. Whereas array is a data type, it is a data type which is used to store elements of same types, which is usually immutable and have a fixed size.
What is immutable means?
Immutable means you cannot change the size of the array if you require it later. It means you cannot update it if you want to. If you have made an array of size 4, it cannot be changed otherwise, or the data it has, it cannot be changed.
If you have a size 4 and if you add up 3 elements, is that okay or not?
Yes.
What is going to happen? How much size it will be returning? 3 or 4?
4, sir. The last one would be blank.
Blank or 0?
0.
or null
0.
or blank? Nothing.
I would say blank.
So it should be a default value of the data type. Let's say your array is of integer, then it will be 0. If your array would be of string type, then it will be null. If your array would have been of character, then it will be a blank. If your array is of boolean, then that last element would be what?
False.
False. Perfect. Because boolean has the default value as a
False.
very good, very good. So these are the differences, right?
No.
If I ask you to write a logic for swapping a numbers, okay, will you be able to write?
It's a bit tricky.
Yeah. So how you would be?
No, sir, not currently.
Okay. So logically, you are not practicing that much right now.
No.
That is what I can guess, right?
Yes.
Okay. Okay. Not a problem. Then in Java, I have some questions like Java is platform independent, right?
Yes.
So what are the advantages of it?
Reduced cost, sir. Definitely.
Cost. It runs on every operating system, and that's why it reduces
Yes.
cost.
The
Can you explain
maintenance-
how cost will be reduced if Java is platform independent?
So the cost would be, if it is not platform independent, you need to write different sets of code for different devices, just like tablets, mobiles, and laptops, which what would say, it would increase the cost of employees that you need to have in an organization. In the same way, it can save cost, as well as a main part is the maintenance of code. You not need to change your code again and again or maintain it according to the versions that are coming up.
What is final keyword in Java?
The final keyword in Java, I would say, is used to fix an element, to fix the value of it. To explaining about it more, there are 3 final ones that we use, like final variable, final method, and final
Class.
class. Correct. So in final class, if you use the keyword final, we cannot create a subclass after that. In the final method, you cannot override that method if you use the keyword final. And for the final variable, the value of the variable cannot be changed after.
Yeah. So you said like if method is final, then you cannot override it, right?
Yes.
What does overriding means?
Overriding means, for an example, in a same class, you have 2 methods of same name, but you have different arguments to it.
Then it is a overloading.
Overloading. Okay.
Yeah. So go for overriding.
Overriding is something that you have 2 methods of same names, but one is in the parent class and second one is in the child class.
Perfect. Perfect. So then that would be a
Override.
Overriding means like overtaking someone. Means you are driving a car and somebody is overtaking it. So that road now captured by that second car, right?
Okay.
Or you have a yellow color but overriding by a blue color. Okay. Red would be there, but visible is a blue color. Understood?
Yes.
So that is what the concept of overriding. Can you tell me like which keywords you know in Java? For example, final.
Final keyword is there. Finalize is there.
Finalize is a keyword or method?
Method. Finalize is a method. This keyword is there.
This is keyword. Again,
This keyword is there. Then super keyword is there.
perfect.
These are the
Class is a
class.
keyword. String is not a
String
keyword.
is a class, that is.
Again, int is a keyword.
Integer is
Go ahead.
integer, double,
Double,
then we have
long,
character,
float, char,
long,
boolean,
character.
long, any other.
Yes.
Think about it.
And
Public is a keyword.
public, private, protected.
Yeah, any other.
This is all that I could remember right now.
Class is a keyword.
Okay.
Whatever you see, purple color one are all the keywords. Okay.
Keywords.
There are many keywords. Okay. I gave book also. I think I don't know whether you got my book or not. Okay. So today I'll give. So there is a keyword list also. So that you can prepare. Okay.
Okay.
But that's not something that on that basis you will be getting selected into the company. But it's just a awareness question. Okay. Whether you are aware about it. Next is, default constructor.
Yes.
What it is?
I would say default constructor is a constructor which is always initialized before the object is called, and it is initialized whether you call it or not. It will be always there.
Then why to write constructor if they are putting? Automatically Java is putting constructor, right? Why you write constructor?
So we need to specify at what point we need to call the constructor before creating.
Yeah. Plus, if we want to initialize some global variables, then we need to write a constructor. Understood? Yeah, because you cannot always rely on the constructor which is getting called automatically by Java. Correct. Automatically Java calls means that constructor doesn't have any parameters.
Yes.
But if you write, then you can write some arguments in that. Understood?
Okay.
What will happen if I make constructor as a private?
The object won't be created in
From
any other class.
In any other class. Very good. What is default access specifier?
Okay, so default access specifier, I would say, is a specifier. If you don't specify any public private protected, it is the default value that will be, it will be the default specifier that would be called. And according to its properties, the variables in these specifiers can be used anywhere in the program.
I see you wrote JavaScript also. Should I ask questions on JavaScript?
Yeah, beginners one.
Beginners one. How to open new window in JavaScript? Window.open.
Okay, yes.
How to raise alert in JavaScript?
Window.alert.
How to bring confirm box in JavaScript?
Alert.
Confirm box. So
Box.
confirm is a function. Okay. Can we write logic in JavaScript?
Yes, absolutely.
Do you think Java is object oriented? JavaScript is object oriented or not?
No.
It's a JavaScript is a object oriented. Okay, we can have classes also in JavaScript. Okay, but that is a next level thing you should be aware of. Okay, so what difference basically Java and JavaScript have?
The main difference I would say is JavaScript is a very forgiving language for programmers. Because a very minimal error like of a semicolon is always neglected by JavaScript. Whereas JavaScript is a language which can be used everywhere, like in would say front end, writing logic, OOPS, DSA, backend, which can be used anywhere and everywhere. While Java is quite restricted towards its backend side performances.
Okay, so it's a language, so big product can be developed in the language,
Yes.
but whereas smaller products can be developed in the script. Script doesn't need a compiler actually, whereas language needs a compiler. I have one video in YouTube channel. Those who are seeing this video also, I'll be putting a link here. What is the difference between language and script? Okay, so that awareness is required. So anyway, Yusuf, I asked many questions.
Yes.
I think 30 minutes already done. Okay, so let's wrap up it. What do you want to say? Like, you like this interview or not? Or I would say, what you learned from this interview?
No, absolutely. As we were on a talk yesterday, you always said that coming to a mock interview gives you an experience, a new experience on how to talk, how to present yourself. And you always said that not just saying about yourself, but presenting yourself as a whole is very important in an interview.
Yeah.
This was a very beginner part and a start of it. And it was really great.
The story starts from somewhere, right? And you need to start. Nobody's going to start. Because I'm not going to come to your home to start the story. You have to start, right?
Yes.
So this is one journey. And another big thing giving interviews, those who are listening also, you will get critics. Somebody has to criticize you to go ahead in your life. Right or not?
Absolutely.
If no one criticizes means you will be king. And these days no king survived. Right. So everybody needs some critics. Everybody needs some critical movement. Somebody should tell you your critical things. That you don't know this, you don't know that. Let people laugh. This all interviews, the person who gave interview before you also was awesome. You also gave good interview. But still I'm expecting worst result of everything. You got my point. This is learning that I'm giving you. Let's face people, okay? And those who are listening this interview, please understand this guy is in third year. He's learning by himself, and others also, those who are learning in some colleges, other colleges, people also giving interviews here. And if you want to give interview, if you want to come ahead, there is a link posted in this description. Please fill that form. Our team will be calling you for scheduling an appointment, scheduling an interview with you. and we'll be telling, briefing you before interview also, like what is going to happen in interview and all. And I hope Yusuf, you enjoyed it.
Yes, sir.
And you learned it, right?
Yes, sir.
So thank you, Yusuf, for your time, taking out today Saturday. I think you have holiday today.
Yes, sir.
So thank you for your compromising for your fun time. Okay. So thank you, Yusuf.
Thank you, sir.
Thank you.